Right, hi guys, welcome back to Minecraft. Earlier on, you might have seen on my channel that I did a map called Exiting the Lab by this guy here, whose name I'm not going to try and repronounce. I've already done it once. And in that episode that I put up, I said I was going to do an episode 2 of it. I've actually changed my mind, this evening at least, and I'm going to show you a different map. Which is this. It's called the laboratory, and if you can look here, it's actually made by me. It's a map in progress by me. I'm just going to load it up and get it started. There's a lot of errors with it, well, not errors as such, but there's a lot of stuff that needs doing, need adding, stuff like that. Alright, let me just change my game mode to survival. Oh, for God's sake, right, okay. There we go. There we go, I should be able to do that now. There we go, right, to change it to survival. Okay, right. So, basically, this is how you'd start. You'd start here in this room here. You'd look around and, oh, there's a chest. Right, okay. No, there are 3 books in this chest. I will put these books back after I'm done with them and a lever. So, let's just sort my table out. So, here we go. Welcome. There's 15 pages on this, just to warn you. Welcome to the facility map, designed and created by me, MrrGingerNinja 17. Before we get started with the map, there are just a few things that you must do. Rule 1. Difficulty. You must play this map on at least easy difficulty. Do not worry about changing your difficulty though. There will be a room later to adjust that for you. There's a lot of dark areas to begin with, so you're going to need to play it on peaceful. I will alter this book, but you need to play on peaceful basically to begin with. And then there'll be command blocks later on which change your difficulty for you depending on what you want to set it as. They don't do that at the moment. Rule 2. Blocks. You may break only the following items. Dirt and placed items. So you can break levers and torches. Not redstone, just normal torches. Rule 2.5, there's a rule to do with wool, and you can burn wool, but only red wool. So no, only red wool. Right, rule 3, crafting. There will be crafting tables located throughout this map. Feel free to use them. Then basically this is the end of the rules section. There's some other main points, which I think I spelled right, yeah. Basically, point 1, there are chests. Throughout this map, there will be a series of chests dotted throughout the location. Feel free to take the items inside, but do not destroy and take the chests. Basically, empty the chest, but then leave the chests. Rule 2, or point 2, armor. There are varying degrees of armor that you can acquire. Basically, they go up in levels. You've got Flux, and Duox, and Tenor, then Roma, then Dest. Dest is like the best. So point 2, Flux armor. Flux is the weakest armor available. It's the equivalent of unenchanted iron. Duox is an upgraded version, it's enchanted basically. Tenor is unenchanted diamond. Roma is enchanted diamond. And Dest is incredibly hard to come by. It's found in the most secret places. Basically, I haven't put what type of armor it is, but it's going to have some really cool upgrades on it basically. Point 3, fail safes. In some levels there are rooms that cannot be left unless completed. Like that, there is one example of that actually, which I'll show you later, which I can never seem to get. I'm not very good with the timing of it. However, I know many people rage quit if they're unable to complete, so in rooms like this there will be a fail-safe lever that will teleport you to the next location, or it'll open like a bit that gives you the blocks that you need basically. And you'll miss out on the goodies between levels, but yeah, basically they're like the rooms. I haven't implemented these yet, but between rooms are basically chests, and you can there's armors and items and food and stuff in there, and you can take the stuff out of there. Point 4, goodies. Between each location there'll be randomly located chests with goodies to help you. And then point 5, well, have fun. At the end of the battling, feel free to read the book entitled Trap. One more point, I was meant to put this earlier but forgot. Most of the chests are going to have 2 books in. Like, I'll show you down here. But most of them have 2, and you need to read the one without quest in the title first, basically. Let's put that first. But look here, if you've got a book called Trapped, and then you've got a book called Quest Trapped. So if you read the Trapped first, basically it's written like a book. So, Chapter 1, Trapped. The room is small and cold. Cobwebs surround you as you stir from your unconsciousness. They must have hit you really hard. But where are you? What is this place? I'm just going to plug these back in here as I go. And then, yeah, obviously this is the quest book, and then it says Quest 1, Trapped. Find a way to escape the room. And then obviously there's a lever. So, basically just got I forgot that was there. Basically, you've got to put your lever down on the walls, and eventually it'll open up like this, which I managed to do in 1. I forgot it was there. Anyway, it then opens up this little chamber here, and then, ta-da! It's like Flux, congratulations, and an emerald. And and they come in handy. I'm going to leave them though. You'll be able to redo them later, but congratulations, your first piece of armor. Congratulations. Take the emerald as a token of success. You can use them to trade later in the map, because I'm also going to implement trading with some NPCs, so you can get some items and stuff from him. So, just going to move this down here. I'm just going to break these levers quickly. And then dispose of them. Right, slot 1, slot 2, and there's a chest with some more books. And another lever. So which way? Quest which way? Lever. So, which way? Chapter 2. Which way? You reach the end of a short tunnel and find yourself facing a T-junction. There's one lever in a chest and 2 slots to choose from. Which slot should you place it in? Back in there. Quest 2. Which way? Place the lever from the chest in either of the 2 slots and continue onwards. Now obviously, because this is a playthrough, I'm basically going to give away the best way to do this, but I think put it on slot 1 first. Yeah, I haven't implemented slot 1 yet, so you can hit the buttons and nothing happens yet, but basically styling. But if you come here, steel, and remember how you can burn red wool. Well, if you then go back, you break the lever and you pick the lever up and put it on slot 2. This side is implemented. There's red wool here. If you set it on fire, it sounds like a lighter now. It's quite cool sound actually. Well, there's quite a lot of people complain they don't like it. But ta-da, there's a hidden chest which gives you a Duox armor. Duox helmet, yeah. So there you go. There's a little secret for you there. The Duox is the upgrade of the Flux, remember? So there you go. Got a little secret for you there. Right, you need some more flint and steel. 0. Sorry, I'm trying to not alter the map too much because I don't want to have to come back through and put everything back. So I need to go back on this side. That back in there. Obviously, as I just showed, this side doesn't work. But that's the level. That's the difficulty. From basically with the command blocks, you hit it and it'll do a difficulty for you. Alright, difficulty is not implemented here, but the teleport is. Oh, bloody hell! That. There are bats because it's dark, so just ignore that. This is why I said you need to not have it on a difficulty at the moment. Just with a flashing light. Wait, before you go on, are you sure you want to carry on with this difficulty? You cannot change your mind once you have entered. Sure, take me back. If you hit take me back, you suffocate in a wall slightly, but end up back here basically, which is where you're meant to be. I don't know why you suffocate in a wall. Might have to alter the coordinates. Then obviously teleport back, end up in the same place. Yep, I'm sure. God, the teleport thing is awful. Right. Okay, I need to. That should be off. Basically, all of these are meant to be off. That's why I said this needs a little bit of fixing. But there's lots of flashing lights. There's lots of errors. That should be off. I forgot to sort that out. Basically, there's a lot of noise. And this opens, and if you come in here, I always miss this. But look, basically, up there's a chest with 10 ladders, and it's sealed again. So if you miss it, don't worry. This one has got fail, so if you hit the lever, and basically there's another one there, which has got 10. You're only going to need 10, so there's no point getting that and that. That's pointless, because you still get the 10 that you want, basically. Very dark in this corridor, and there are bats, and I knew that was going to happen. Right, basically, more books, some more emeralds, and some more quests. Right, 1 sec whilst I stop the recording and reboot the recording. I'll be back in a sec, guys. Back in a sec. Hello again. I don't know how jumpy that's going to be, but there we go, we're back again. So yeah, right, chapter 3, power. Did you see those lights in that weird room? The engines, generator and coolant are all off. Primary engine 1's meant to be off. Perhaps that is why the facility is not working. Perhaps I should find a way to turn the power back on. And yes, you can gather what the quest is going to be. Quest 3, power. Restore power to primary engine 1, restore power to primary engine 2, restore power to generator, the backup system, coolant chamber, which is what all those 5 lights in there were, basically. That's in the back. So, basically, you have to restore power to each of the locations. None of these are wired up yet. The only one that's wired up is the primary engine 1. There we go. And, Oh yes, yes. Well, actually that's right. So I don't know why it's lit up in there. I have to fiddle. There, right. Basically, this is all I've got so far. You need it on it this way. You need it on it. But basically, these frames show you what the mobs are that you're going to be facing when you get in there. Basically, there are dispensers down there, and they basically dispense zombies and skeletons. There's some books. You put that all back. I think this side's just for styling. Yeah, that's right. So, what's the actual one? Yeah, number 9. Chapter 4, Primary Engine number 1. You enter a small room with some signs that indicate the entirety of the primary engine power grid has been shut down. Somebody enabled the emergency override. Oh yes, sorry, yes. So look, power block off, gas compression chamber off, fuel rod assembly line off, emergency override on. Which is a little bit strange. But yes, I gave you a flux rod and duox. Duox is quite helpful because it gives you projectile protection. So, quest 4, primary engine number 1. Turn the power back on. Turn the power block back on. Restore pressure to the gas compression chamber. Restart the fuel rod assembly line and deactivate the emergency override. Basically, your 4 little sub bits in here. Now, I'm going to give away basically with this playthrough, but there's basically a tripwire here. There's no other way around it. You have to go over it, but it basically then activates those dispensers down the end. I, however, am going to cheat because I don't want to spawn stuff in. I can't bother to fight. Set the time quickly. Hopefully I can fly over it like that. And basically, then it activates the mobs spawning. The mobs will fight you, and basically, in here you've got the power source block that's currently. There are ender chests, so that if you die, you can get your stuff back. And obviously, this won't quite be open. But yeah, so you put stuff in there. There's the power block. You've got the gas compression over here, which is the same thing. You've got the fuel assembly line over there, which is the same setup. Then the emergency override, which is the same setup, but I've done this, and this one's open. So if you look at the floor, there are lots of pressure plates. And if I just demonstrate quickly on creative, if you hit any of the pressure plates, that happens basically. And on a difficulty, that's not good. But there is a way through. Now, it's bloody hard to do, I'll warn you. And it normally results in setting something on fire. It's quite common to put the fire out. Yeah, anyway. If you're on fire, by the way, when you run through, you can come in here and put yourself out, basically. It's the same principle here. There's a little jumping platform, which I will demonstrate. I will have to redo, but basically it is jumpable. You can hit that lever, and the water pours down. It darkens this room entirely, but it then allows you to get up here. Let's try and turn that lever off. No, there's no point. I'm going to have to do it again anyway. And you fall down into this water, which is the bit that you're at here, basically. Which is that bit there. So yeah, if I just show you all this wiring. I'm sorry about this, I'm on tiny. So there's a lot of sort of small stuff. Now I know. Oh yes, I remember. I'll just show you all these blocks and stuff. I don't know why. Made a redstone loop there, turning that on, which is turning the one off. But okay. Break that loop. That loop. Yeah. Okay. Basically, that then does that, and then what happens is you turn off the emergency override. No, I'm over here in the emergency override room. You turn off the emergency override over here. You turn on all these other ones, they'll activate all the lights in here. And when all of these are sorted, it opens this secret room here. if I go in and demonstrate, just let's get my chisel block back. Chiseled. There we go. And some redstone torches. So just demonstrate. So yeah, basically off, on. If we come up, I will demonstrate each section. This is clever. It was helped wired by this madman, my brother. Basically, when the lever goes on, when one of the ones goes on over there, it activates a current which comes to here. You turn this piston on, it will slam the light off, which will break the light, which will then turn the one on in here. Basically, it's got to do it to all of them. Break all of them. 1, 2, 3. Break all of them. Come on, down. And all of them are on now, see all the lights are on. The emergency override's still on, which means your secret entrance doesn't open. You can't leave, so you then do a bit of, you turn off the emergency override basically, and it then puts a current, yeah, it'll then send a current through this. It needs to be a bit better wider. Then sends a current through this, which turns this one off. No, except I put that torch in the wrong place. Hang on a sec. La 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 la. Come on, up we go. Up we go. Come on. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Oh. Basically, it's down there. Basically. Oh, right, okay, I know what I've got to do. I'll just show you this little bit of wiring that I'm going to do. Basically, the mechanics, how I'm doing it. It cracked. Basically, the mechanics is that. Let me just check. Putting that on there, basically, turns that one off. It creates a loop. I'm not sure why that's. Still open. I'll have to fit it. That basically turns the one on above, as you saw. So by doing that, I can then put a repeater down here. Smash out through the dirt. Try and avoid all the important stuff. Go that way. Then come up to that bit there. Yeah, right, that's cool. Oh, actually, no. Oh, that's why, because current. Okay, it does want to cool. Right, okay, so basically, wire that round down to there. La la la. And basically, by putting the block on the back, putting the block there, it's got a torch there. That means that torch is then on. Basically, by doing the same setup here, except this time not doing quite the same, by doing the same setup, and wiring up some redstone. Can I set up the system here? I like the redstone current. If I bring the redstone current here, turn that on, turn that off, open the door. That light should turn. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't realise the timer was about to run out. But basically, that light should then turn off. I don't know why it's not. So let me just go have a quick look. Current going that way. Current going that way. Turning that on. It's not turning it. Shooting that off turns that on. Oh, right. Yeah, no, that is right, but that should actually be on. this current shouldn't be on in the first place. This should basically just be wired up like that. There we go. That's basically on. No, so that wiring was a lot simpler than I could have made that wiring a lot simpler, basically. Well, that wiring could bug off. Just fill it with crack bricks. But sorry about that, guys. Sometimes parents just don't understand not to walk in. But yeah. Anyway, that will then lag me out. Oh, I see. My key broke. But yes, basically that being on turns this off, which pulls the piston up, and should turn that light off. Why is that light not turning off? Is that one still off? Okay, it does need to be. Oh, jeez. Oh. Anyway, so that did need to be more complicated, didn't it? But for Christ's sake, that's an on. But by default, that's going to be on, so I need another torch. That's all I need, another torch. Otherwise, this isn't going to work. Yeah. Alright, put that there. By default, that's then off. Put the repeater there. I don't think we need a repeater there. Just redstone that there. We'll put a repeater there just to divert it. Turn that off, which turns that on, which turns the one inside off. It's now not getting the current up here. Okay. There we go. And that'll do that. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Jesus Christ. So yeah, basically, thank you for watching this video. If I just probably make me lag out massively now. If I just put this on like medium, normal, to show you what I've got so far. Basically, this is this so far. Let's time so quick. This is this bit this way. What I've got so far. Oh, I'll have to resort out. Basically, that's that way. That will, when you hit the tripwire, that hits this redstone, which sets up a loop. And basically, it sets up an infinite loop, which then sets the dispensers into deploy mode. It gives a current to the dispenser for the dispenser to keep dispensing mobs. There's 64 zombie and other eggs in there. Basically, these are what cause the flashing lights. Basically, makes me lag a bit because there are a lot of them. As you saw when I was walking through, there are a lot of flashing lights, and there's like a lot of, like this automatic door here, which is going on and off. Which if I just fly over here, I'll show you how to set them up real quickly. It's really simple. Basically, you just need a line of redstone. You can make this as big as you want, on as much delay as you want. I'm just going to do a really small, simple one, and basically, that's your automatic circuit. No, you do. Put the torch down or a lever. You smash it, it'll keep the current in next to the loop, and then you break and place the block. Now, this is too small for it to work like straight off the bat. If I break that and then bang, 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 bang. Ah, damn it. That's why I don't do small ones. There you go. And that's got the circuit going. So that then's got an automatic circuit which you can then wire stuff up to. If we wire it up to a block like this, basically we can make this redstone torch flash, which is the principality of how I've done my flashing lights. Sort of, it's a similar concept. It's a bit more tricky, but it's a similar concept, and it gives you a flashing light. So there you go, a quick tutorial for you there. But I've almost been going for 25 minutes now, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like the look of the map, let me know. When I've got to a reasonable point, I will release version 1, and I'll keep working on it and keep releasing until we get to the end. And as a quick spoiler, like towards the end of the video, as you have watched all the way to this, if you have, you're amazing people, there will be a boss battle. Currently going for it's inspired by Portal, a the GLaDOS battle, basically. It's going to be something along the lines of that. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that. We'll have a look at that and see what we get from that. So thank you for watching. You are amazing people for watching this far. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just sort of grabbing some stuff. So thank you for watching, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!